Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Dainese Tundra Gore-Tex textile jacket, available at RevZilla.com. So the Tundra Gore-Tex is a 3-season cold weather riding jacket. Why do I give it a 3-season cold rating? Because it's a Gore-Tex jacket, which means it's waterproof, breathable, guaranteed for life. There's a fully sleeved, removable thermal liner, but the membrane for the Gore-Tex is actually a floating Z-liner, so it's baked into the outer shell. So when you vent, and you can see here that we have vents on the sides of the chest, are really the only 2 vents, it actually shoots airflow to the liner, not directly to your body. So even though it is a black jacket, coupled with the fact that it's that floating liner, in the summertime months, it would get a little warm, unless you live in a really cool climate. So keep that in mind. To my left, I got Akeem. Akeem is 6'2", 175. He's tall, thin, skinny. He's athletic build. He's wearing a size 50. He's a 40-inch chest. So you can see, even though Akeem is much taller than me, I'd love to take a couple of those inches, much taller than I am, you see he has good coverage here all the way down to the wrist. There's good length on this jacket. Now, if we look at the main construction, looking at the black jacket, it's going to fall as a step up from the Gator Evo, which has the thermoform shoulders. And then if you want to get a little more tech here, you can move into something like the Talos. And the Talos is going to have the removable Gore-Tex membrane, the removable thermal liner. It also has the ventilated shoulder sliders. So again, a bit more of an investment there. And if we look at it, the aluminum shoulder hard parts absolutely stand out. So they're part of the protection element here. So you have a high tenacity polyamide fabric with stretch panels in the non-impact areas, aluminum sliders over top of CE-rated removable hard parts that are internal, and then good forearm as well as elbow protection from Dainese as well. Back protectors here on the Tundra would be a Wave G2 for the guys, a Wave G1 for the ladies, and there's an internal pocket, which I show you at the end of this video. I'll show you at the end of this video that you can check that out. And we look at some of the other creature comforts. You know, moving down, what I really like is the double collar from Dainese. They're using this a lot right now, and what it allows you to do is evenly cinch from both sides this collar versus doing that hardcore cinch across the front. We have our Velcro here, we're coming down. There's a removable neck gaiter here, dual zipper on the outside, and notice that we have a zipper up from the bottom, so if you're sitting in an upright position, because it has such a trim cut to it, you can give yourself some room at the bottom by letting the jacket split down there. But if we pull it apart here, see if I can do this. There we go. Let's see if we can get this bad boy undone. There we go. You're gonna see the rain gutter, the fold, and then a big Dainese, on a lot of their multi-season cold weather jackets, put the big rubberized zipper pull, which is actually great if you have a winter glove, exposing the Napoleon pocket, and then we break it to the inside. The reason they do the rain gutter with the dual zipper is because that waterproof breathable Gore-Tex membrane is built in. The zipper immediately becomes a weak point for water. So you have a first zipper, you have a rain gutter panel that folds back, and you have a second water resistant zipper, you're good to go. Also notice that there's a removable thermal collar in this jacket that comes with a bit of a dicky that's gonna fold down, and it's gonna have a nice soft panel to go around the Adam's apple. You don't open it up that way, but if I wanted to pull it out completely, very simple, hang tight with me, Akeem here, pulling it out. When it's cold out, you can drop it in, but when it's warm out, you can really simply remove it, and there's my thermal on the back, neoprene and comfortable on the front with a nice big panel that goes against your Adam's apple. So for warmer weather riding, I can pull that removable collar off. Going back to the front of the jacket, we do have waterproof pockets. We have basic cuffs here with YKK zippers and then snaps so you can kind of set it and forget it. Turn the face that way for me, Akeem. Looking at the side, reflective here, reflective down along the cuff. You notice that we have a cinch here. I'm going to move your arm up there, cinching down along the hip, so there's a little bit of a flare to this jacket. Turn backwards for me, Akeem. You have your ripstop stretch panels here along the back that are going to allow you some more range of motion with the riding position. Microflexion across the top, which is the woven reflective material that doesn't look like a big stripe. And if we look, this is one of my favorite elements on any of the Dainese jackets. You have the big demon logo, which is backed by the reflective. So when somebody's riding behind you at night, your back, the demon's going to just pop right off the back, which is really cool. Moving down towards the seat, it's a longer drop tail. It's about a hip length jacket here in the Tundra. Adjustability in your hip cinching, and then more reflectivity down towards the bottom. You can see the nice clean line of this jacket. It's just a beautiful European-styled coat. Dainese does a lot of work in their R&D, but they also spend a lot of time designing product that's as beautiful to look at as solid as it is in a crash situation. Come back around to the front. One more nuance I want to do before we get into the guts of the jacket is your bicep adjusters here are auto-locking YKK zippers like you see on a race suit. So volume adjustment here, so you're not going to have that floating that floating sleeve problem. So now that I have the Tundra off of a Akeem, I want to walk through some of the nuances really briefly here on the table. Remember, it's Gore-Tex lining, it's that Z-liner construction. The vents are going to vent to the liner, not to your body. But when you break it open, you're going to see that there's a lot of configurability and a lot of polish going on here on the inside. So we have our removable snap-off collar, double collar here, which is a nice touch. You have your removable thermal. That is a full sleeve thermal. But note there is no removable liner for the Gore-Tex. The Gore-Tex is baked right in. You have to keep that in note. So if you're one of those guys that likes to break down the waterproofing as well, you're not going to have that option here with the Tundra Gore-Tex. We're going to come to this side. We find my connection point. And there's going to be snaps and bungees at the bottom of each sleeve. So if I reach in here and pull it out, I already did this one. It's a single snap. Note that it's a single snap there. And on this side, it'll be the same thing. Pull this snap out, find my loop. There's my loop. Very simple construction, and it comes right out. So again, nice touch from Dainese. Not meant to be worn as a destination layer, but it's that great reflective finishing, and I love the high-vis accents. They're doing that in a lot of their newer stuff, especially with the Gore-Tex. Notice my big red zipper here. That'll take a Dainese Thorax. We have our elasticated connector for the pants, a 360 zip, and then we also have our pockets for the wave back protector, G2, and I believe a Shield Air as well here on the Tundra. You have to check the product notes. Keep in mind as well, removable under the pants cinching, so to keep the jacket down in touring conditions, it is removable. They come under, they come through the legs, and they're going to snap to the front. So you have the ability to kind of wear that gator style and pull it down here on the Tundra. So the Tundra falls into that top-end mix from Dainese, that Gore-Tex mix. There's a few different jackets here in that $800+ price point. You have the Talos, you have some of the other ones that we're just starting to see roll out. If you have any questions, shoot us a line. See us at RevZilla.com, 877-792-9455. As always, we want to hear your feedback and your comments on our YouTube channel. Click right here to subscribe. Leave us your comments on RevZilla TV on YouTube. We're constantly reviewing the latest and greatest from a lot of our key manufacturers, guides, in-depth, and brief videos to help you make a better buying decision. As always, over $39, ships for free, exchange for free, no restock fee if you need to send it back to us, and you can earn TeamZilla cash on anything over $100 to be applied to your next order. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the Dainese Tundra Gore-Tex all-season jacket available at RevZilla.com/Dainese. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.